Alrighty, good evening actually. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on the house. I know we got your build quality orientation coming up here relatively soon on Monday, but I just want to give you guys a quick update on the house, show you what we've been up to this week. Got a couple of little updates. It doesn't look a lot different than what you guys seen last time I gave you guys an update on the house, but again, these little rough-in videos right here, always really good little reference videos if you guys ever need it for anything. So I like to do a little 360 tour through the whole house. Again, we got a couple of items I want to talk about as far as what we've been up to this week, even though the house doesn't look like it's changed too much. But I'm coming in through the garage here, right in through the garage to house door. And let's show you what we've been up to. So again, the house doesn't look different, but what we have accomplished is we have had the rough-in inspection. We just got that done today, actually. They've given us the go-ahead to go ahead and install insulation. So we're gonna start with insulation on Monday. And then what we've got to do is get the insulation inspected on Tuesday. And then hopefully also on Tuesday, we're gonna be turning this entire back wall right back here into a shear wall. So what that shear wall is if we look right over here, right behind your stairs, this is what we would consider a shear wall. So notice how both sides of this wall actually have sheathing. Or I guess it's just one side. But technically, this wall right here is still a shear wall because it does have sheathing on the interior side. But essentially all that's doing right there is giving us some extra rigidity on that specific wall. The engineer calls for it. But that is a shear wall right there. So we're essentially gonna take that concept and apply it to this wall right here. The reason we have to do it a little bit later after framing is because we have to get insulation on that wall. And then obviously once the insulation is in there, we can go ahead and put the OSB over the top of it, seal everything in, and then we'll have to get that inspected. So hopefully we can get that inspection on Wednesday. And then during that process, we will get the sheetrock delivered to the house. And as long as we have the green light on insulation inspection, we're gonna go ahead and start sheetrock. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna be able to start sheetrock next week. Hopefully you guys get a lot of good information out of the build quality orientation too when you guys come in. So I'm also just spending a little bit of time locking up the house, getting ready for the weekend. Right now we've got construction locks on the house. I promise those aren't the final doorknobs and hardware that's going to be on the house. It's just we got to have that for safety reasons. Usually they come with a ton of paint on them. We'll sneak upstairs, show you the upstairs. Supposed to cool off pretty good this weekend too. So another thing that I like to do is we start to get into some completed homes across the street over there. You know, just making sure that the water is off. We usually just shut it off to the house so we don't have to worry about, you know, pipes freezing or anything like that. This is a little walk-in closet to the bedroom here. Again, you can see I've got the house all marked up for you. Got that electrical in place, ready to go. We'll talk about all that stuff during the orientation, make sure we got everything that you've paid for. I'm not going to get too in depth on the video. Like I said, we're about to come in for the orientation where you guys are going to hear a bunch of cool stuff about what's going on in the house. Obviously, my main goal is just to make sure we go over those options that we talked about at the introduction walk. But there's a lot of neat little features that we do here at Pulte that I want to kind of show off to you also. Walking into the master bath here. Got the walk-in shower there. Dual vanity, walk-in closet. All right, other than that, that is really all I got to show you today. Hopefully you guys have had an excellent week so far. Hopefully you have an even better weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday for the build quality orientation.